So last week's council meeting got pretty ugly. Let's take a look at why. First up, we had our deputy mayoral election, and as predicted in the Herald back in July, Victor Macri got in. Now, I'd heard before that this was part of the power sharing deal Labor had struck with the Conservative councillors, so there were no surprises there. We also voted to send the revised Sydenham Creative Hub proposal to the Department of Planning for approval. And this has been controversial ever since we voted to reduce the scope of it from 20 hectares down to 2, based on an independent report that said the original threatened the existing industrial businesses in the area and posed safety risks to the public, given that it's in operation 24/7. Now, this was originally a Labor plan, and they've been hurling insults and accusations at me, the Greens, local business owners, and anyone they see as standing in their way. But what they've overlooked, like accidentally or otherwise, is that this area is already hugely creative, with painting and drawing and fashion design and woodwork and sculpture and performance art and way more uses than I can go into here. And those creatives need this area to stay industrial so they can keep making stuff. And live music and entertainment venues are already allowed throughout this whole area. So what we're doing now instead is that we're getting rid of the offices and we're allowing restaurants, cafes and small bars to set up along the main street on the Marrickville Road side. Live music and entertainment venues and artistic spaces will still be able to set up throughout the whole area, just like they are now. The Victoria Road Precinct was also back on the agenda after the Greens and I tried to overturn the decision to adopt the area's development control plan before our staff have had a chance to finalise its contributions plan, which is what actually compels developers to pay for infrastructure upgrades. We had strong advice from our planning and legal teams not to rush into adopting the development control plan, because otherwise this could leave council facing an infrastructure bill of up to $50 million with limited ability to claim this back from developers. But once again, Labor and the Conservative councillors teamed up to push this through. In happier news, the master plan for the Leichhardt Park Aquatic Centre will now go on public exhibition, as well as our new guidelines and policy for events in our parks. And you'll be able to comment on both of these on Council's website. See you at the next council meeting on Tuesday the 25th of September.